Happy New Year, YouTube. It's Dara. How are you today? I cannot believe it is 2017. Can you believe it? This year, wow, I do believe truly that this is going to be the year that miracles will happen, dreams will come true, and I am super excited to see another year, and I hope you are too. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey of the wonderful world of YouTube. I have some interesting plans I would like to do for this channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you've been following me for a while, welcome back. And so I am still a newbie here on YouTube. I'm a baby. I'm a little baby. I have very few subscribers. I don't know how many views I get. I think I should check, but whatever. But I just wanted to give a quick recap of who I am, my purpose of being here, and what my plans are for this channel in 2017. And yes, I did make some notes because I am a writer, so I always have to write down my plans and my goals, because I truly believe when you write it down, you remember, and when you remember, you'll actually pursue it. So I have my notes here. What I want to say is that why I'm on YouTube is really because I like being on YouTube. I enjoy watching other YouTubers do their thing. You know, I watch a variety of people. I watch some comedy, I watch movies, I watch people's rants, I watch inspirational stuff, you name it. I'm pretty open to different YouTubers and their content. I do like my beauty gurus out there. I do enjoy watching people who share their story times. You know, some of these story times are really interesting, so shout out to all the YouTubers out there doing it. But why is Dara here? If you watch my previous video, which is titled Get to Know Me Again, Revamping My YouTube Channel, I spoke about who I am as a person, you know, my background, and my reason for joining YouTube. However, I would like to just do a brief recap of that by sharing with you today that the purpose of this channel is inspiration and creativity. And I know these are very broad terms, so I would like to kind of narrow it down a little bit. Inspiration is very broad. Basically, it's when you are aspired to inspire, so to speak. It's things, it's people, it's what we feel, you know, it's the things that we see, it's the things that we do that make us feel good about ourselves, make us feel good about what we do for other people. And so it is my hope that my YouTube channel would be a place for people to feel comfortable to listen to maybe some of my stories or my experiences to help inspire you in your journey. And this is not going to be one of those tip one, do this, and step two, do that kind of videos, because one, I don't want to come across as if I am this, I don't know, all-knowing or you know, well experienced person. You know, I'm only 35 years old. I still consider myself a very young person. I have a lot of life ahead of me, so I just like to speak from the heart, and I don't want to make this overly formal. What I'll do is I will share some things that may help you in your journey, whatever that journey may be. The other thing that I am hoping to do too is to share my creativity. So there might be times I might share a poem with you. I may even share a short story or do a story time. I'm kind of debating, should I do a story time with you guys? Who knows? If you have ideas, of course, always comment below. I do welcome feedback, suggestions, because again, I am a newbie here, and so I'm open to this process. Thing that I do want to make very clear before I continue with this video is, and that maybe this is like my little disclaimer, so to speak, is I am not here to be famous. I'm not here to have millions and millions of subscribers. I'm not here to have tons and tons of viewership. And some of you out there might watch this and say, so what's the point of you being here? To be very honest with you, I guess that's what makes me a little different. I enjoy talking. I am a talkative person, and I do enjoy being on camera. And so those are two aspects that make me very happy. The other main thing is I love to help people. So helping people makes me feel empowered. It makes me feel inspired. It encourages me. It gives me purpose. So if me being on YouTube and sharing some stories or helping to inspire or help people, it's like it just gives me so much joy, to such a point where I don't care about the numbers and the analytics and all these different things. I've been, doing my homework on YouTube, watching all these videos about how to get more subscribers and followers and blah, 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 blah. But I think for me, I'm just comfortable just having a normal life. I'm not looking to be famous or have paparazzi taking my pictures or meeting me at the mailbox like, hey, I saw you on YouTube the other day. But don't get me wrong, I am open. I'm open, okay? So whatever will be, will be. It's all up to the man upstairs. I'm not really too concerned about those things. So I just want to put that out there. So I don't want anyone to think that, oh gosh, another new YouTuber, she's just out here to make money, she's just looking for followers, oh my gosh, she has no life. Actually, I do have a life. I have some things that I am working on that has nothing to do with YouTube. So let me give you some plans, or at least some goals that I'm hoping to accomplish for 2017. I've been watching a lot of videos about people's New Year's resolutions and what they're striving for, and I really like those videos a lot because I think it's good to have some form of goals or goals that you set for yourself in general, whether it's a new year or not. I think it's a great way to stay motivated and confident and feel good about what you're doing. So I'm just going to share some of my goals for this channel, and then I'm going to do another video about confidence, because we all can use some inspiration on, honestly, because not everyone feels so confident. So that will be my next video. So I'm going to refer to my notes. So again, if you see me looking down, I'm not trying to be rude, So 2 things I would like to accomplish for this channel. The first thing is I would like to, of course, keep everything that I do based on some form of inspiration. However, I am a very reflective person. I do like to reflect on things that I experience or things that I feel. So I'm hoping to incorporate that into my creativity. So you might see some videos where I might be talking about something that has nothing to do with inspiration, but it's something that I'm reflecting on, if that makes sense. And that could be in the form of just speaking and video. It could be in the form of photography. It could be in the form of a short story. So just giving you guys a heads up, because I like to do many different things. I like to call myself a collective. I like to do many different things. So I don't like to just stick to one thing. I like to kind of give a little of myself here and there, right? The thing is, I would like to also have certain topics that I discuss, and of course I am open to suggestions. If there's a topic that you would like me to discuss that's inspiring, or a story that you would like to share, again, I'm open to that. I am open to collabs. I am open to people wanting to collab with me. If you're an inspirational speaker, motivational speaker, and there's something you would like to collab with me on, I'm open to that. The second thing that I would like to do, which is a little more dear to my heart and very personal to me, but also professional, is the topic of ESL. What is ESL? ESL stands for English as a Second Language. Now, for those who know me or have watched my previous videos in the past, you have heard me talk about this more than once. Yes, I am an ESL teacher. I have been working in the ESL field for a little over 7 years. I'm currently unemployed. I'm not working at this moment, but this is my profession, this is my career, and I absolutely love it. Why ESL? Why will I bring ESL into my channel? Well, there's 2 reasons for this. The first thing is because it's something I'm very passionate about. It's a topic that don't often get discussed, and usually if you do come across videos or blogs about ESL, it's usually things like this: how to teach ESL online, or how to become an effective ESL teacher, or how to get students to come to you. It's always these how-to type of videos, which are great, don't get me wrong. But one thing I haven't seen enough of, truthfully, is motivation for the ESL teacher, or motivation for the ESL student. Those of you out there where English is not your second language, I am speaking to you right now, because I feel wholeheartedly that a lot of people who are new to learning English or have experience learning English, there are times where they're not always motivated to learn English, or it's something that's considered kind of passive, or something just to do on a vacation, or oftentimes it can be a discriminatory thing, like, hey, why would you want to learn second language, or why do you care to learn English, you know, what's the point? There are so many different, wow, I can go on and on about this, but there are so many different things that is involved in the ESL learning experience, that it's not just learning English, but particularly motivation. It is very difficult, from my experience as a teacher, to stay motivated learning a second language. And I should mention this now, I have not worked with children, I have not taught children. I'm only speaking about the adult population. I've only worked with, I think my youngest student could have been maybe 17 years old, and my eldest student could have been maybe 81 years old. Students don't feel encouraged to learn, or they don't feel encouraged to continue to learn for whatever reason. Then you have the ESL teachers like myself, where sometimes you don't always get that support. And what I mean by this is not necessarily from a job or from an employer or from a coworker. Sometimes it could be within the community itself. So I want to try to incorporate some motivational and inspirational tips for the ESL teacher and for the ESL student. Thinking of maybe doing a series of that, so it will be a series just specifically on that topic, as well as along with my inspirational general videos. Again, I'm still in the planning process. This may happen, this may not, I don't know, but it's something I am very, very interested in trying out. And I do welcome feedback, so please feel free to comment below. Let me know what you think. If you are an ESL teacher or ESL student, I am very interested in hearing from you, because I would like to know your thoughts on this. So, some of you out there who are not in the ESL bracket might be saying to yourself, okay, Dar, so what gives? Why do you want to talk about this? What's the point of this? Well, here's something you may be quite surprised. Even though I might be talking about something in the ESL field, it can in fact relate to a person whose English is their native language, because encouragement is encouragement. Motivation is motivation. So I don't want to come across as if this is a totally separate thing, or this is so different. It's just that on one end you have the everyday native English speaker who's just going through everyday life trials and tribulations, and I'm here to basically let you know, hey, it's going to be okay, things are going to get better, blah blah blah. But then you have the ESL person who falls under this category. Just the only difference is English is not their native language. So how do they cope being in a new country, a new culture, a new language? That's really the difference. I thank you so much for watching. I thank you for listening to me, because you know what, you don't have to. You can always watch someone else. So yeah, let's walk this journey together, one video at a time. Thank you so much. Until the next time.